How similar is cyberpsychosis to psychosis in real life? In the Cyberpunk universe, people can replace their body parts with cybernetic augmentations to enhance themselves and gain countless different abilities. You can do this with any part of your body, arms, legs, eyes, or lungs. But if someone gets too many augmentations, they can eventually end up with cyberpsychosis. Cyberpsychosis is an umbrella term for the mental deterioration of people that have too many cybernetics. In the cyberpunk world, this has become a very serious issue because many people with this illness end up killing a lot of innocent civilians. But how similar is this to the psychosis that happens in real life? If you haven't seen the show Cyberpunk Edgerunners, I will put a major spoiler warning here because I will be giving away a lot of important plot points in the show. Alright, so psychotic disorder is a condition that leads to episodes of loss of contact with reality. Some of the real symptoms of this disorder include incoherent speech, delusions, paranoia, hallucinations, and many other signs. The show actually did a really good job of showing many of these symptoms. When we see the random guy peeing, he's talking very incoherently and doesn't make any sense. When David is trying to sleep, he has to wake up late at night but then zones out. And of course they show people with cyberpsychosis losing contact with reality and having a lot of hallucinations. The best examples of this happening are from Maine and David. When Maine is in the middle of a gunfight, he hallucinates that he's in the middle of the desert. This prevented him from seeing the cops shooting at him, so all he could see was abstract black blobs. Maine also gets very confused and accidentally attacks some of his friends. When David would hallucinate, he would imagine talking to his dead mom and also got flashbacks to his dead friends. But the one major difference between the versions in Cyberpunk and real life is that real psychosis doesn't turn people into extremely violent serial killers. In the anime, pretty much every single person with cyberpsychosis goes on a massive killing spree. This is what happens with Maine. The intro scene where the cops get killed, the guy that pees and kills one of the group members, and the death scrolls. For David, one of his hallucinations causes him to kill a random bystander during one of his missions. On the other hand, someone with psychosis in real life can be completely harmless. There are many symptoms for this disorder, but not a single one of them includes being violent. Of course, I have been talking about something in a video game that doesn't actually exist. But what does exist is that many people still believe that if someone has a mental illness, they are always violent, especially if they have psychosis. This makes someone with the disorder more willing to hide their condition and not seek out the treatment that they need. Each year, there are about 100,000 new cases of people with psychosis in the US, which means that you've probably already met someone with this disorder but didn't even notice. But yeah, that's it. I just really wanted to talk about this anime because I thought it was absolutely amazing. The visuals were so beautiful. I watched it in pretty much one sitting, and by the time it was done, I felt like I just went through a giant and extreme roller coaster.